Number 1, what's the meaning of wistfully in paragraph 12? With sadness, with relief, with anxiety, with curiosity. Read paragraph 23 from the story. As the tidal wave of customers trickled into a stream, Mom and Dad rushed into the deli. The author includes the figurative language to show that the customers come in and out of the deli at a steady pace. New customers got wet from the firefighters' hoses at the festival. The number of customers at the deli has become manageable. Customers are upset at first, but calm by the time they leave. Eric's actions at the end of the story are significant because they reveal that he has learned that working in a deli is more fun than being with friends, understands that his parents deserve to rest before they return to work, is ready to accept more responsibilities at the deli, realizes the importance of loyal customers. Which of the following best describes Eric's main conflict in the story? He doesn't know the names of the customers who frequently eat at his parents' deli. He thinks his parents need to offer a better variety of sandwiches at the deli. He has to help his parents on a day that he has plans with his friends. He is bothered by the lack of excitement in his parents' deli. The first-person point of view of the story allows the reader to understand the actions of only the regulars at the deli, the narrator's changing perspective on the busy deli, reasons the narrator's parents are not at the deli, inner thoughts of the customers at the deli. Which sentence from the story best expresses its theme? We have to take care of our regulars because they're part of what makes Sam's Deli a special place. Personally, I didn't think it would hurt for some of our regulars to try a new restaurant every now and then, or at least considering ordering a different type of sandwich. Your dad and I appreciate your help. I took orders and made sandwiches while they kept the restaurant clean and visited with the customers. Written composition. Write an essay explaining whether a positive attitude helps a person be successful. Number 7. What is the most effective revision to make in sentence 3? Maggie would sit and listen to the sound of the waves when she missed him by the shore. When Maggie missed him, she would sit by the shore and she would listen to the sound of the waves. Maggie would sit and she would listen to the sound of the waves by the shore when she missed him. When Maggie missed him, she would sit by the shore and listen to the sound of the waves. What is the most effective way to combine sentences 6 and 7? Maggie loved to visit Captain Frank while he was a grizzled old sailor whose creaking joints had forced him to retire from a life at sea. Maggie loved to visit with Captain Frank, a grizzled old sailor whose creaking joints had forced him to retire from a life at sea. Maggie loved to visit Captain Frank and a grizzled old sailor whose creaking joints had forced him to retire from a life at sea. Maggie loved to visit with Captain Frank. He was a grizzled old sailor whose creaking joints had forced him to retire from a life at sea. Number 9. Dina would like to add some details to strengthen her third paragraph. Sentences 9 through 10. Which of the following can best be added after sentence 10 to accomplish this goal? Maggie learned how to light the lamp, trim the wick, fetch the oil needed in order to keep the light burning all night long. His job was exciting and adventurous. There were many interesting things for Maggie to learn while she was there. In that day and age, there was no one else to assist Captain Frank with the job that he had loved for so much for so long. Being a lighthouse keeper was hard work, and although Maggie wasn't all that interested, she listened anyway. Number 10. Dina has included an extraneous sentence in the fourth paragraph, sentences 11 through 18. Which sentence should Dina delete from this paragraph? Sentence 12, sentence 13, sentence 15, sentence 16. In sentence 20, Dina did not use the most appropriate word to describe Maggie's knocks. Which of the following is the best replacement for the word crazy? Foolish, outrageous, frantic, haphazard. Dina wants to improve the transition between the fifth paragraph, sentences 19 through 24, And the sixth paragraph, sentences 25 through 28. Which of the following could best replace sentence 25 and help accomplish this goal? Maggie knew exactly what to do because she had been watching and listening to Captain Frank for years. To start with, Maggie was frightened and wasn't quite sure what would be expected of her. After years of watching Captain Frank, Maggie knew that he would want her to wait for instructions. Maggie wanted to take the lead in this situation, so she did it without questioning the weather. Dina wants to use a more effective and descriptive sentence to close the sixth paragraph, sentences 25 through 28. Which of the following could best replace sentence 28 and help accomplish this goal? In seconds, the lighthouse and its occupants were all in a much better position. In seconds, she would ask Captain Frank for help with what she needed to do. In seconds, the light was on and everything was fine in their part of the world. In seconds, a warm glow filled the lighthouse and beamed out its many windows.